Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi everyone. How are you? Fine. I hope you are fine. Okay. In this moment, I going to explain about the movie, the comedy movie that Serchanda shared to us, and I have to review it by my own self. Okay. I will start from the character. The character we have Cyril, Bob, Mary, Paul, and Mr. Evan as a boss. The setting, this comedy film, the setting is at the office. So Cyril, Bob, Mary, and Paul is an employee, and Mr. Evan is a boss of the I think incorporation, and the time is always working time or at the break at the working situation. The dance is obviously a comedy, situational comedy, and many more. So we start the plot. The plot is scene per scene, and I will give you scene per scene. From the first scene is the office is came a old lady name is Mrs. Betty. He want to meet Mr. Evan, and Cheryl wants the Mr. Betty wait for Mr. Evan, but Betty annoys Mary, the Mary who is busy by talking to her. He always asks Mary, and Mary can finish the job because Mrs. Betty always talking to her. The next scene is Mrs. Paul exercising about Indian culture, how to treat Indian because they have client from Indian, but he do made a mistake in this exercising. And the next scene is Paul feels sick all over his body, his back, his neck, his sneezing, even a cough. And his friends call a doctor. Asked to Paul, and the doctor asked to Paul, "What's Paul consume? The medicine Paul consume?" And Paul said, "It's normal medicine," and doctor said it's normal too. But and doctor said, asked again to Paul, what he do in this week or what he'll do before. And Paul said he exercising with his friend, and that is the first exercises. And the doctor diagnoses that the problem of Paul body. And the next is the employees ask Mr. Evan about the document that Mr. Evan missing it. The employees busy call everyone that can fix that document, but Mr. Evan call his tailor because he wait too long, and I think it's ridiculous. And the next is Cheryl want to help Mr. Evan to plan the party, and she asks her friend, the other, to find the idea from other section, like Paul in music, Mary in restaurant, and Bob in food. But when Cheryl asked the idea, Cheryl already have menu that make everything that Cheryl want, like Cheryl 1, not group 1. And the next is they talking about that dream, what they want to do, and surprisingly, Bob want to be dancer with that look, and but he suddenly stopped his dream because he think diet is so difficult to them. He 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 have to stop consuming chocolate, cake, or everything. And Mr. Evan want to be etiquette and the TV local, I think, but I think his looks not talented in that. And the last scene, I will jump in the last scene. And the last scene, they talk about politics. Cheryl had warning them they will mad if each other if we keep continuous talking about politics. But they don't believe it. They keeping talking about politics, and suddenly Cheryl tried to trick them with Cheryl said the Texas used the cooking class, and they get mad to Cheryl. I think the moral value. I think the moral value is it's always have fun in our work. I think at office, even at boss. I think it's have something fun in that. Like this employee. I think that's all. So Cheryl, Bob, Mary, Paul, and Mr. Evan have a day at office, a funny day at office, because they all habit, they all personality that make a fun comedy and situational comedy. I think that's makes that fun. I think that's all for me. If I have a mistake, I'm sorry. Thank you for watching, and bye bye.